teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Ermstrud. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Buckeyes offense will get the first swing today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kurt.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Nice grab. It's Porter.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes churn out another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Porter. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. That's caught. It's Roberts. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Quarterback still with the football. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
You got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. So keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
Handoff to the single back. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he'll be brought down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out, it's Daniels. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Florida Gators offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short the first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but there are some jitters on the part of that receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Zone. What a run. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Ohio State, 3.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. To throw, it's saying.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
With the catch, it's Murphy. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Breaks an open space. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Handoff heading left. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He shreds the tackle. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're going to run it. Some hard running there through a tackle. They make the stop, but first down from the 13.
Well, good push up front here. This back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Murphy. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Going to hand it off to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. Fair catch made at the 40. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Play action, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. To throw, it's Sayan. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
They make the extra point. The trail now 28-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida, 28. Ohio State, 10.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And here's the handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running out of time in the pocket. Hughes gets the first, now looking for more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Daniels. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability.
End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
And the extra point off the left upright, but banks it through. How about that?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35. Ohio State, 10.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. A tight end makes the catch downfield. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, second down now. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Grab behind the line. It's Murphy. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. He'll hand it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. The 30, at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Catch made on the left side. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Porter. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Point after, not great throw.
42, Ohio State, 24.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. In the clear at the 25. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Solid run. Tackle to the 45-yard line. Second down after that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. The Gators pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass this time. Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
First down, looking for more now.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
But they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Touchdown, Florida.
They are pouring it on now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
AT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle number 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Back to pass. It's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Come to the line for a second down and very short now. He makes it up with a run. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaking free at midfield. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it falls incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He makes the grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they need.
It's a fumble short of the goal line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They'll try to run this one in. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They try to sneak it for the first. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Clark. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Gators will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. Inside the 40. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. Spins away from the defender. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense is trying everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it to the right side. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida, 49. Ohio State, 34.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking tackles. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 15, a 2-possession game. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Off the play fake on first down. He's going to pull it down and run.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Takes off in a bootleg. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Gets some space around the 30. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They'll go in the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Now it's second down here. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Lets it go quickly. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. They saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Gators will have first and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it second and 12. And they'll use the ground game here. First down and more. He's still running. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Gonna run it. It's Clark. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. There's the handoff. Great move there. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offensive machine. It's an easy job for the play call, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
Ohio State, 41.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. to throw. It's Sayin. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Buckeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here. Make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Working clock with the ground game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. And the same runner's got it again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And then first down, right back to the running game. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
First and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, 48.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking deep for late game heroics. He's got a man down the middle. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.